What's up guys, and welcome to today's video, episode 6 of Skinny Kid Bulking Up. I'm going to make this pretty short and sweet because I think any minute it is going to absolutely piss it down. Classic British weather, although I am taking cover under some trees, so I might be alright. Yeah, please excuse the hair guys, it's an absolute state, I know. I'm going to get it cut tomorrow, but yeah, just get my morning steps in. It is Wednesday morning, not a work day today, so yeah, get my morning steps in when I'm not at work. Try to do about half an hour. I'm in the forest or down the beach. So yeah, currently I'm in the forest, just getting my steps in before getting into an arm workout, which is the center of today's video. So yeah, I've always had skinny arms, guys. Like I've always been an ectomorph, so really, noodle arms basically. So yeah, it's taken me a long time to fill those out. Obviously they're not the biggest, but they are certainly a lot bigger than what they used to be. I'll put some pictures on the screen now of what they used to be. And to be honest, it did sort of take a good 6 months to really start seeing a difference. And the big mistake I made first of all is I just trained biceps way too much. Triceps make up 2/3 of your arm, guys. And to be honest, I neglected that in the beginning. But yeah, after, sort of re-educating myself on the topic and experimenting with my arm workouts, I've definitely now hit a routine which I'm happy with. And like I say, adds a lot of size. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the workout. But first of all, I need to grab a monster. Yep, absolutely fantastic. Chucking it down now. Don't know if you can see it, but you can probably hear it. So yeah, let's get home and get into this workout. Okay, what's up guys? Welcome back to another voiceover. I haven't done one of these in a while, but yeah, I'm doing a voiceover on my arm day here. So as I said, it took me ages to actually see some, some gains on my arms, but eventually it did happen. You just got to be persistent. Finally found a routine that works for me. So I'm going to share with you what I do. So first of all, I do the lying bicep curls. Now I've played the speed in normal speed here, so you can see just how slow I go eccentrically. I'm really trying to contract at the top, as you can see there, squeezing that nut in between the elbow crease there. And yeah, sometimes I like to rotate it, so sometimes I like to alternate and do one arm at a time. Also trying to twist up my pinky here. But yeah, honestly, over the years, I've tried out so many different arm exercises, doing typical bro training biceps every single day pretty much after a workout, doing one set of bicep curls. And it can work for some people, but for an ectomorph like me, it definitely doesn't work, doing that excess movement there. So yeah, as you can see here, now I do sort of tend to dead hang it a bit at the bottom, just like that. So I'm actually taking the tension off the bicep there. So you want to try and avoid doing that. So don't copy that part. But yeah, onto tricep movements now. So as I said, triceps make up 2/3 of your arm, guys. So this, you really want to prioritize triceps over biceps. I'll probably tend to do triceps 2 to 3 times a week. So I'll do an arm day like this once a week, and then I'll add on a couple of tricep exercises, maybe once on another workout or on a second workout. As well. But yeah, biceps I usually hit once a week, and then they get hit quite a lot from secondary movements anyway. A bench press or back movements as well. You're using your biceps as well. But this is a fantastic mass builder on here. It's really targeting that long head of the tricep. Now you really need to focus on the mind to muscle connection here, because otherwise you can start to hit your chest instead. So just focus on the tricep doing all the work instead of your chest. So onto hammer curls now. So working that medial part of the bicep. That sort of thick middle part of the arm here rather than the peak. And again, this is what's going to help to add that mass, especially from the side. It's going to help you look denser, thicker. Now by no means do I have massive arms, but compared to what they used to be, as I showed you earlier, they're much bigger, much thicker. And like I say, it took probably about 6 months to actually see some constant progress. Here's it from another angle. So I like to do these one arm at a time, because if I do two, I do mix it up. I do two sometimes, but one arm at a time, I can really focus on that squeeze concentrically, and also, bringing it down nice and slow. This movement here, I was just trying this one out, to be honest. Usually I like to do 2 hands over the head, but I just couldn't get to grips with it with these dumbbells. They're very, because they're so long, to be honest, just keep hitting my head. But yeah, so I started with one arm, obviously did the left arm as well, but I was using my my other arm here to pull my arm in, because otherwise you could see it swaying about a bit. And it also just reiterates for me to focus on the tricep concentrically when I'm putting it up. So yeah, obviously did one set on the right arm, then one set on the left arm, and then repeated it. Here's it from the other angle. So again, I'm pulling it in. It's a killer, to be honest. You don't need to do heavy weight on this. Sort of aiming between sort of 8 to 15 reps, 3 to 4 sets, because in a movement like this, you don't really want to do a really heavy set and put strain on your elbow, especially when you've got little granny elbows like me. This is a very good one, but weird to do with these dumbbells again. I prefer to do this with a barbell. So instead of using the underhand grip, you use a pronated grip. So yeah, pronated instead of supinated grip, sorry. And basically, yeah, it's working that middle part of the bicep again. So you're pulling your arm up, squeezing that nut in between. Yeah, it's much better with a barbell because you can really get the squeeze more. With really long dumbbells, it's just a bit awkward. You know, there's no way you could do two arms at a time, which I'd prefer with this. But still a great exercise. If you've got shorter dumbbells that you can do it with at the gym, then definitely give that one a go. Here's it from another angle. It's a killer. Again, you don't want to go too heavy on this, especially with little granny wrists. But yeah, barbell if you can, ideally, in your gyms, guys, try that one out. But yeah, so I think in this arm workout I did 3 bicep and 3 tricep exercises. Usually I may do 3 tricep and 2 bicep instead, but for the video I wanted to add another one in. So here we are onto lying tricep extensions dumbbells. So again, this is a great movement for that long head of the triceps. So it's really going to add that thickness, add that density as well. But a little difficult with these long dumbbells. I'd rather do it with the short ones, but for the minute it's what I have. So I'll just get on with it. But I did hit my head a few times, to be honest. But yeah, like I say, don't train arms every single day. You want to train them or frequently. So 2 to 3 times a week, you want to be hitting them. But volume wise, you don't need to do a crazy amount. So I find that mixing up the volume and mixing up the heaviness, compared with doing heavy weights and light weights as a combination, definitely works best for me. But it really is trial and error, guys, to be honest. Some things will work well for some people and others work best for others. But yeah, so that was the arm workout, guys. Let me know if you want me to do another voiceover for example, my chest and back day, and I'll get that done. But yeah, hope you enjoy that voiceover. Hope you learned lots, and I'll catch you in the next clip. Right, what's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed that voiceover there. Sorry, I split it a short and sweet one again this week. Yeah, I thought I'd just do a bit of an informative one about my arm routine. Like I said, there's a few key points to take home from that, and that is don't overtrain your arm, guys. You might think that more is better, but in the circumstances of training, that's not always the case, for sure. Especially if you're a skinny guy and naturally an ectomorph like me, don't overtrain, guys. Trust me, rest and recuperate, and you'll see the gains come. And to be honest, that goes for all body parts. You don't want to overtrain. You don't want to do too much. Don't get me wrong. You want to train really hard. You want to train intense. And if you are training intensely and you are training hard, then you're going to need that rest. If you're able to train 6 days a week really intensely, then chances are you may not be training as hard as you might think. Trust me, I've been there, I've done that, and yeah, trust me, less is more a lot of the time. Second thing to take home is that triceps take priority over biceps. Triceps take up 2/3 of your arms. You still want to train biceps, obviously, but biceps do get a lot of, both bicep and tricep get a lot of secondary work from other movements like bench press, shoulder press, barbell row, dumbbell row, that sort of thing. So you don't need to train them that often. I do 1 arm day a week, and then I train triceps, or I do a tricep exercise probably on both of my other training days, because frequency is definitely key when it comes to training arms, guys. I've used to train arms maybe once a week, very, very low volume, or actually very high volume, sorry, and that just did nothing for me. And then I reduced the volume a lot and increased the frequency, and that was when the arm gains sort of increased dramatically. Yeah, third point to take note of, guys, is that just because it's worked for me doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. Try different rep ranges, see what you enjoy first and foremost, because if you don't enjoy it, then you're not going to stick with it. And also see what your body responds well to, and then try and get a combination of the two, really. And yeah, that's all for me today. I'm currently on my way to Tesco to get a bit of food, because we're currently out of pretty much everything. Actually, I've just come from that workout there, so I'm absolutely starving. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I really appreciate everyone liking the videos, commenting, subscribing. Trust me, it means so much to me. Obviously I'm a tiny channel, but I'm loving making these videos. Please let me know anything you guys want to see in the comments, because I only want to make videos that you guys enjoy. So if you guys enjoy full day of eatings, or if you enjoy these voiceovers, or a bit of both, or anything I haven't even attempted to do yet, then yeah, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to make some videos that you guys enjoy. As always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next Friday for episode 7 of Skinny Kid Vulcan Up. Have a good weekend.